Who's ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? Rise and shine. It's 5:55 a.m. Istanbul time. Your boy Marquis Saint, traveled by Saint, has traveled the world, and we are talking about nightmare flights, nightmare traveling, the inconvenience of not being a human. It's one of those things that it takes place. I mean, there's a whole world of people out here. I'm going to do some people watching real quick of just people from China and Africa and India. Oh, my lady's asking for me. It's too soon?
Which passport you have?
American.
Can I see?
Yeah. As soon as
I am waiting for you, okay?
Yeah, no worries. I got you. Get in here.
Are you coming back?
No. I gotta do the thing with the thing. Hopefully.
Excuse me, do you have a luggage?
No, this is it. I carry on.
If you want, you cannot wait here. There is a passport control.
Okay.
You can pass upstairs.
Okay.
Because your passport is free enter Turkey. You can pass passport control upstairs checking counter.
Okay.
Already open counter.
But don't I still need a boarding pass? I'm getting interrupted.
Here we cannot give because not open yet. Upstairs earlier open for your counter. Yes.
Okay. So back where the border
Yeah, blue
patrol-
zone, you can pass directly upstairs, okay?
Sure. So you don't need you
International
don't need my passport then.
No, there's a passport counter.
Okay.
Okay.
You sure?
I am sure, yes.
Well, you told me to wait for you. I was gonna wait till I got the boarding pass and then go through there.
I forget. Actually, for you, easy because if you want wait here, long time, not open yet. Because,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you want me to go
different
there?
open time,
Definitely
yes,
go there.
yes.
Okay, no worries. Enjoy the seat, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you guys. Let's do that. Grab my phone. And just like that, we're back on track. Your boy Marquis Saint, traveling the world. Woke up. Let's see, the Helsinki had me at 3 days, or the banning me, I should say, for 3 years. I can't even leave the country. And then just now, you just heard the lady. You're all right. Getting this thing to go. Charging up my phone, and yeah, bro, can't leave it alone. This fucking traveling the world shit's not for the weak of heart, you know? It's like, it's hard. You go to here to go charge your car, and everybody's charging. Everybody's trying to make their way. Everybody's a human, and go up to the counter, and the other dude, I'll show him off because he was being a dick, came up, and he was on some fact shit, bro. I was just asking him a question. He's like, I don't work here. I'm like, you're behind the counter, bro. Like, people are going to ask you questions if you're in customer service. People are going to, I guess you can get in for free in Turkey. People are going to ask you questions, dude, when you're doing things, you know? It's just part of life. It's part of life, especially when you're out and about and carrying your stuff, and there's so many different things. There's this dude over here, and I come up to the counter, and dude's like, I don't work here. And I was like, yeah, I'm looking for Turkmenistan Airlines, because I've never used it before. And home dude's like, I don't care. I'm like, of course you don't care. You know what I mean? Of course you don't care. You don't care that you're on my live. You know what I mean? Like, you're being a dick, and there's no reason to not be a human. And unfortunately, that's what ends up happening. I had one guy and girl, kid crying really hard, little 2-year-old. He's 2, how old are you? This dude actually pushed on me. I was like, bro, I'll knock you out in front of your son. I pushed him back. He almost fell over his son. This kid was being obnoxious, and the mom was like letting the kid fucking crawl into the area. You know where your luggage goes when you go to check in underneath? They were going to let that kid go in underneath there. Check this thing out. This thing's amazing. The artwork inside of airports, I love it. Actually, I think my phone's not going on, but you gotta be a fucking human, bro, you know? Let me do this. And not that I'm an awesome human. Don't get it twisted. Your boy Marky Saint that dude out for having a fucking 2-year-old that was about to get on the flight for 4 hours, bitching and moaning. And I was like, yo, bro, get your kid, man. You guys are just letting him climb into things and like, nah, that's a baby. No, he was more like screaming like, ah. I can't even, my vocal cords want to vibrate and drop off my chin, but bro. And another guy was like, bro, thank you for saying something. You said something that nobody else wanted to say. I was like, hell yeah, bro. I've taught kids, you know, like I've actually taught children that small. And you don't just let them fucking run amok and destroy everybody's fucking chi. And it's so important that most people fucking get it together. It's so cool how many people from around the world that click back in, you know, click back into your human. There's so many humans out here. Actually, you already know what I look like. There's so many different humans around here. Like the girl said, if I had my passport, I was getting scared. I was like, where's my passport? Actually, now, where's the passport? Passport control. Yeah, it's in my front pocket. But, you know, if your kid's screaming, I think there should be a law against your airplane. If you can't control your child and he's being atrocious, you don't get to come on the airplane. Just like big people have to buy 2 seats, or rude people should be fired from customer service. Get another job. Go be a farmer, you know? Go be a farmer. Nobody will ask you any questions. You won't have to deal with any life. That's how I see it. You know, I just saw so many different human beings that have to bump into so many other new human beings. And if you don't know how to handle it, get the fuck another job, bro. Don't just be there being like, I don't know, I don't care. You know, I was like, bro, I know, I get it. You don't work at that spot. I'm asking you, how do I get a hold of somebody so I can talk to him? That's all it was. And dude almost flipped his conniption fit. But yeah, apparently I can go into passport control and then go to my Turkmenistan area. Let's see. We're going into Turkey passport control, in case you haven't seen this thing. I've never been in here before, but she's like, do you have any luggage? I'm like, no. And all these beautiful women all the way forward. No? Is this a maze? It's a maze.
So yeah, it's like a maze. But it's only for Turkish citizenships only.
No, they told me I could come in with my American passport. It's passport control.
Passport,
For sure?
yeah, you have to go
Teşekkürler. Thank you. She's gorgeous. Yeah, so I guess I'm already in the wrong area. You know, it's one of those things, like, she was a human, and what's nice is when you meet a beautiful human like that, it makes you just glow from within. And that's what saints do. We light up the world. And when I mean the world, I mean the whole world. There's such a world out there where people can, you know, be, I am supposed to be in here, where you can be free and truly see different walks of life, you know, all these different people, not only their clothing, which I'm interested in because of Saint's addiction, but, you know, their attitudes, their mannerisms. Do you let your child scream for fucking forever? That shit was crazy to me. Or do you fucking tune in and tune out all the bullshit that comes with it? And there's so much bullshit that we bring, you know, we bring our bad attitudes. I'm tired as fuck. It's 5:55 in the morning. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I got 4.5 hours to connect to the next flight here in the airport. I'm gonna go through passport control, so I'm not talking to everybody's ear off. But, you know, it's one of those things that one of the places doesn't want to give extensions, and now they banned me from 27 other nations. I'm like, how is that possible? Or, you know, when people are blocking everybody else because they're being inconsiderate, and, you know, everybody's trying to get off the plane, and this chick's got her big ass and her kid, and it's just like, you gotta wait. You got a kid, you gotta wait. If you're elderly, you gotta wait. Let everybody that's getting off fast, that's got to catch another plane, off, so they can go about their lives. But you'd be surprised how many people just are so selfish and so rude. You know, I got a lot of that nightmare flight going on, where it's just like, you know, people want to be ahead of everyone else, as you can see. You know, everybody wants to jockey for position or move through these things, and it's not easy, you know. It's not easy being a citizen of the world. It's not easy when you bump into people that have different fucking belief systems than you, or wear different clothing. I mean, even these girls, you know, like, this is Muslim country, bro. In case you didn't know, there was a guy on the rug a minute ago at 5:55 in the morning, and I was trying to go live, but the lady just jumped right in front of me, but she saw me. But you know, I wanted to go live, and I love these outfits too. Like, I saw this guy earlier, you know. It's so fucking cool to be part of something where somebody actually believes something differently, and they see things differently, and they act differently. And this is what makes the world go round, is that we're all different, you know. We're all humans, bipedal, all of us walking on our feet, right? You know, but what's different about the way that we interact with people? Do we say, I don't care, to complete strangers when you work behind the counter? Or do you let your child scream at a high-pitched voice and not play video games with them or give them candy? This dude actually pushed on me, and I was like, bro, you know, I pushed him back. I was like, get the fuck off me. I have no problem telling you. He's like, shut up. And he raised his hand like he was gonna hit me, and I was like, that'd be the worst thing you ever did, bro. So I'm glad I didn't get in any fights. I'm glad I made it all the way to Istanbul. They almost didn't let me get on this flight. They charged me 44 British pounds, took the last cash that I had on me, you know, down to the last, just so I could fucking get on that flight. Now, mind you, I've been there for 12 hours, and they were like, this is a check-in fee. I'm like, how valid is a check-in fee? Like, you want me to check in even though I've been here for 12 hours, and I tried checking in 12 hours ago before it was too early? Luckily, the gentleman that was right there, right down to the minute, I gave him my 45 euros. Oh shit, somebody's not doing well. You know, you think you're having a bad day, you know? Gave me my last 45 euros, and he swiped me for 44 British pounds, and I could get in. So it's one of these things that, you know, we have to have patience, and we got to have awareness, and we got to watch our surroundings, because all of us are different, you know, from all different walks of life. I'm just looking at the whole world right in front of me in Istanbul, and there's just so many different people. This is the final destination, Istanbul. I guess she said I could go in here. I don't know. I guess because I have an American passport, I can go in. That would be pretty cool. Last time I had to pay for my tickets, but the line looks like it's moving fast. But, you know, it takes a village to make a community, and it takes a human to see the human in other people. You got to see when you're being, like just now when I let the African guys want to sit, and all his friends were just standing around, there was no seats. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm going to go live. I'm waiting for this chick for an hour. She told me she was waiting and doing the thing, and I'm over here going like, okay, I'll wait. And then she saw me, and she was like, oh, I didn't know what I was saying. You heard her, you know. She's like, you can go straight in, passport control, and get your tickets faster. It'll be faster to do it this way. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get into this line, snake around, and, you know, find some place to log in and get back in on the system. But it's a full amount of people. We all got 10 fingers, 10 toes. We all got 2 ears, 1 nose, and hopefully 1 mouth and 1 butthole, you know? And it's one of those things where it's like, if you're aware of your surroundings, you can see that there's a lot of things that are in English and a lot of things that are in different languages, you know? You can see people in different clothing, but they're all walking, and they're all got to go through the same system. We all have the same clothes, backpacks, and luggage. It ain't like anybody else got a backpack that someone else doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. And we all got to wear clothes, and we get hot, and we get cold, and we get hungry. And then sometimes when we get hungry, we get grumpy. And then our patience wears thin, and then we don't see our human within. And that's why it was such a nightmare this last trip. I just saw people like literally get on the plane. We were taking off, and mind you, this plane was late and delayed. These motherfuckers were using the restroom, and then the next guy used the restroom. It's like, we waited for everyone to take a bathroom break to get on a plane. We would never lift off. You know what I mean? And if we never fucking get out of our own way, we'll still be a dick to somebody, right? You know, and if we don't see our humanness, if we don't see like what it's like to be in their shoes, like I felt bad for them at first, but the lady was like, no means no, and then she didn't discipline her child, but she wanted to discipline me. And I said, it's always the parents. Like, the guy first already tried to swing on me and cursed at me and tell me to shut up, and I was like, control your kid, bro. Like, these 2 years old screaming his ass off. Have you tried candy? Have you tried a toy? Have you tried anything at all? Or instead of just letting him crawl and scream and do whatever the fuck he pleases while he's on the airplane that's full to the brim with 200 other souls that doesn't want to hear that shit? Like, dude, you gotta fucking get past it. You gotta get past the fucking negativity. You got to get past the grumpy. You got to get past the perspective, because everybody has a perspective, but not everybody has perception. And that's the hard part, is when you're traveling the world like I am, yep, out here, that's blessed, travel by saints, you're going to have to see with different eyes. You know, you're going to have to see that you're another human being that has to piss, shit, and fart all over this world. We all are anatomically the same, but maybe not, I want to say theologic, I don't want to say believing in the same thing. You know, I just smelled one guy, he didn't believe in deodorant, obviously, right? And some people believe in less clothing, and some people believe in helping, and that other girl was beautiful. I'm so glad I stopped her. But you know, this is what ends up happening, and unless you open your eyes to realize the lies that you are believing, then and only then you become the human being that we all are. We're a being. We're in a skin suit. Some of us have an Asian looking skin suit. Some of us have a pretty Turkish suit. And some of us have a grumpy roots suit. It's those people that act that way that never make it in life. And that's why I'm here to say, you know, let me go into this thing too. I'm gonna go check in, because I just found the entrance and there's like the lowest lines. But yeah, passport baggage claim, 0 to 10 minutes, you know. But that's what you're gonna have to realize. You're gonna have to realize that everybody's human. Everybody's trying to get to the same place. We're all trying to get to the airplane on time. Nobody wants to pay a fucking fee. If you ever get to Wizz Airlines, by the way, no mute, fuck Wizz Airlines. You know, they just charged me $60 because I didn't check in, but I was there for 12 hours. It's a fucking ripoff. I want somebody to chat GPT. Is the check-in fees valid, or is it just another fucking skimmy scam like I believe? That's just what I believe. So, you know, it's one of those things where we got to see with our own eyes. We got to put in our human glasses, right? And start seeing reality, you know, being real with people. And I was like, I had some patients the other day, they had these kids running around the Burger King, and I was like, control your kids. This is an airport. They're sprinting. I'm on the phone. They're screaming. I can't hear myself think. I'm on the phone trying to file my claims, and luckily the lady stopped me, and she's like, you forgot your Saints Addiction designs. I looked inside, and it looked like so much hard work. And I was like, you're so nice. And she even let me use her cell phone to call for the claims and everything. I was like, wow, you know, this is the humanness that I'm trying to get to. This is the awareness that I want people to see, is that, you know, we're all human beings, you know, no matter what our beliefs and our destinations or where we come from. Everybody has the same desires, straight up. More money so they can have a more money. The guy made him go around. So, you know, more money so that way we can make more love, so we can go to more destinations and eat more food. Not one person gets to get away with it. You know, we're all the same way. And I think he's getting yelled at in Turkish. And that's what it is. You know, we got to be more human and our being than a person that just doesn't understand what's really going on. So there we go. Yeah. What was that all about? Yeah, okay. I don't know what just happened. They told me to log in because I had my American passport, and she said it'd be faster to get my Turkmenistan transfer.
Here is Istanbul entry. Transfer not here.
That's what I said, and she told me go in because I have American passport, that it could be faster. Because then I can go to the Turkmenistan. I was all the way down here on the left, and she said I still have to wait in.
Next 1 Iran passport control only Turkish citizens, but you want
No, further down on the left. Further down on the left, you know, where all the other
sir. Here is only Istanbul.
you just
entry.
interrupted me. I'm trying to explain something to you. The lady at the other counter told me to come into Turkey because I have an American passport because it would be faster to get my boarding pass for Turkmenistan Airlines.
You give a new ticket for Turkmenistan?
I'm sorry, what?
I don't understand.
I know. Did someone else speak English?
You want to give a new ticket for Turkmenistan?
Yeah, my Turkmenistan, flight. I have a connecting
Give a
flight.
new ticket again.
Get lift tickets?
New ticket.
Niv, what are you saying?
I don't understand.
Did someone else speak English? I can ask them.
I know.
No?
Yes, I know. Sir, you want a new ticket for Turkmenistan?
I'm with
Flight?
Turkmenistan,
Can I
Airlines.
see your boarding pass?
I don't have a boarding pass. That's why she told me to come in here so I can go get my boarding pass.
Okay, give me your pass.
What?
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here again.
Cool. And where's the Turkmenistan Airlines?
Downstairs before upstairs.
Downstairs?
Yes. Before downstairs, one way. Follow the corridor upstairs.
Okay. And just like that, I just got into Turkey. I'm officially in their country. And hey, Cigar, what's up, brother? I'm on the case. Another Travel by Saints. If you guys want a chance, you can follow along on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get in on this thing. So, yeah, as you can tell, some people aren't being human. You know, they want to react before they listen, and they want to emote before they process, and then they want to be negative when there's no need to be that way. Oh, excuse me. You know, it's one of those things. Excuse me, brother. You're in this. Oh no, excuse us. Yeah, it's all right. And just like that, you know, if your awareness of all your kids or your luggage or your, then you won't have to worry about these things. If you're going to be a dick, then obviously there's going to be friction. And why deal with people? You know, like why be in a people position if you don't know how to move over to the right where there's obvious signs that says, you know, hey, your feet should go here. And especially when you got kids. And then the lady was like, he's 2. And I was like, I just had a 5-year-old and wait, was he? What's Leo? Leo, maybe a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old running around, trying to run around all over the thing, and I handled it like a boss. So it's one of those things where we have to raise our awareness. We have to be aware that people are different, and we got to be patient. Unfortunately, people ain't that patient. People get burnt, and they get angry, and they don't know what the fuck's going on with their lives, and it's like, don't be in public with that shit. Don't be that guy. You know, if you're in customer service, avoid it at all costs, because guess what? You're gonna have to talk to more people. It just is what it is. Let me show you off this beautiful airport. So, some people are in a rush. Some people are kind and say excuse me and get out of the way. Some people are rude and just bully through. Some people stand where they're supposed to walk, and these are these things. So I think I just got into Turkey for free. Here's the duty free in Turkey. These are all baggage claims, but I need to go and get to, she said, down to, and try to figure this out. Let me ask this gentleman. And then the other guy gave me free Wi-Fi because I was nice, bro. Like, it was, he used his own cell phone number and pumped it in. Hey, brother. Do you know where the Turkmenistan Airlines? Turkmenistan? No.
Not yet.
No. No worries. Excuse me, brother. Do you know where Turkmenistan Airlines is? Turkmenistan Airlines? Yeah.
Here.
That's Turkish ground services.
Yeah.
But in here? Ah, thank you, bro. Saw. But this is lost and found. Hi, guys. Hi. I'm looking for Turkmenistan Airlines to get my boarding pass. Yeah, Turkmenistan Airlines. Mm-hmm.
Baggage office or the
No, ticket office for boarding pass.
I think on upstairs there. Here is baggage service.
I see that. They told me come here, but so go upstairs to the left, right?
I don't know exactly. You can ask someone there.
Okay. I'm on a wild goose chase. I don't think I'm supposed to be any of these places. See, I'm looking for Turkmenistan Airlines. Literally, I'm going anywhere. Which airport? We are in Istanbul, bro. Where is ticketing at? This guy says baggage. Nobody speaks English. I'm trying to go from International Airlines. I'm going from, I missed my Abu Dhabi flight. Ashgabat. There it is. Ashgabat. But that says Turkish Airlines. That's not it. I'm looking for Turkmenistan Airlines, and it seems like it hasn't happened yet. So I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Nah. I'm trying to get to check in, and this is baggage claim. I don't think we're on the same page. Matter of fact, I don't think we're on the same page. Did I hit mute? Just too many things in my hand, bro. Too many things from here. You're gonna board? Yeah, I got another flight, and obviously that was baggage claim. But shit's okay. Phone, do whatever the fuck you want. It's getting hot running around this fucking place. So time to take off the Saints Addiction hoodie. Get back in the game. Woo! Jesus Lord. And not get frustrated, you know? Like, I was so grateful I did stick up for myself and the 2-year-old, and you got to teach kids that they can't get away with it. And then the people argued with me, and I was wondering why the kid was screaming. They were screaming at each other. Successful stoner, get some. That's a Saints Addiction original, baby. Getting away from it. I'm so grateful that lady brought my designs. I was such in a panic. I was like, oh my God, they're like, we're closing in 5 minutes. And I had my buddy pay for the ticket while he was in Ibiza, Spain, all the way from Germany, and I left all my Saints Addiction designs. So she handed them to me, and I was so grateful. She was really nice. Let me use her cell phone, trying to process the claim. 44 British pounds, bro, is 60 US dollars. Like, the fuck? You just took my last pocket change. That's crazy. But yeah, we have to watch our being, watch our surroundings, and be careful how we speak to each other, because Lord knows you speak to the person the wrong way, and you will have even worse of a day. You think you're getting away with being mouthy, but odds are you're ruining your own mood with your bad attitude. Just like the lady, when her hands start going like this and they're trying to make a point, they're actually becoming a prick. And I know that's usually a word for dudes, but when you're pointing like that, you're pricking. You're being more than poignant. You're being frustrated and authoritative, and people don't want to deal with that shit. Like, come on. Every time I grab this phone, it just wants to do whatever the fuck it wants to do, including my hair. So yeah, I think I missed it. If this is Let me have some information from this gentleman here. Hey, brother. Speak English? Little bit. Boarding pass? Go out and then up. Okay. So it's official. I'm in Turkey. I got another stamp in my passport, so that's pretty fucking cool. And then get away from people that just stop when there's a pinch point, because obviously. And why am I not surprised? Is it the lady that was standing there with the kid? Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Man, if it was my kid, I would carry him. I would put him on the stroller myself, bring him around in the luggage cage. I would not wait around for them to bump into other human beings, you know? But yeah, the whole world is here. And you have to be aware of the exchange rates, of the different styles, the different languages, you know, the different patterns, baggage services. Hey, brother, where's the exit? Right there. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah. Teşekkürler. Yeah. See, your boy Marky's saying I be speaking the Turkish a little bit. I lived here, so it helps to say the right words to the right people and be nice to people. Don't be a dick, bro. If you're going to be a dick, expect other people to be a dick back to you. You know what I mean? And the chick told me to go into the country, so I don't know. Let me check my passport. She stamped it. Exit, Sikis. Let me see. Turkish, any Turkish. Yeah. Come on. Was it first page? Turkish? No. Where's my passport? Here's my passport. Here's the last time I was in Turkey. Did they stamp it again? I don't see it. Exit. I'm gonna go back into the country. Where's the stamp? Where's the stamp? Check. Where's the stamp? Check. Look at this thing. Wow. Pretty impressive. Look at this thing. Pretty impressive. Let me put my shit down. Whew. Bro, sometimes it's hard to keep the bag on hand. See where she stamped my visa? I swear she stamped it. We got a couple pages. Come on. Try doing that with your hand. Yeah, there's the stamp. Istanbul, baby. I got another stamp in my passport. How fucking cool is that? Alright, so we're gonna get into this, yo. Welcome to Istanbul. Except for I'm not staying here. I'm going to Turkish Airlines. Welcome to Istanbul. Check out this cool thing. And we're gonna get in where we fit in, like we should always, you know, and make it fucking happen, Captain. Okay, exits, nothing to declare. Yeah, exit, nothing to declare. Probably don't stand next to exits. Don't stop if you're in, and definitely don't block any pinch points. I've been fucking saying that for a long minute. It's fucking crazy, but it's true. This guy's just standing here. I think we did it. That's not it. Let me go in here, give you the watchful eye, make you realize, yeah, if they're gonna check it, look who's back. Your boy Marky Saint, Istanbul, baby. Welcome home, Gildenice. I feel like calling all my friends. See, standing right here at the pinch point, that was what not to do. Like, get in and then fucking ask questions. Don't just stand there, because you'll always slow people up, and people got shit to do. There's the Turkish flag, yo. International arrivals. Turkish flag. People getting checked. We're in. Okay, so here's my check-ins. Let's go to the counter. get my new tickets because they were acting like I didn't check in and I don't want to be charged $60. There's a Popeyes in here. Shut the fuck up. Let me see. Exchange. So, brother. And then I think I got to go upstairs. Departure floor. Yeah. Hey, brother. Quick question. Turkmenistan Airlines?
Upstairs.
Up. How do I get up?
Go
Down and up? Yeah. Thank you, brother. Almost like Bangkok, bro. It's about those professional building that they have in all of Turkey. I'm going to be honest with you. Most of the time you come and like the marble on the floor is not accurate and shit's all fucked up. Let me see. Sagar, I'm going to read your messages. Hello, which airport? Istanbul. Turkey, were you here from gonna board? Yeah, just got here. Yeah, great designs, thank you. Full account coverability, US dollar in exchange. I was gonna exchange some money because I want some lahmacun, in case you know what that is. That's like their Turkish pizza. Yeah, the problem is extreme in Japan, South Korea, China countries. Yeah, they don't give a fuck. And they know they're not giving a fuck. They do it on purpose. When you come into India, never. Too much population and pollution. Do you miss Arkansas? I don't go to Arkansas. You love eating Turkish baklava? Turkish anything, bro. Check out this thing. Merry Christmas. It's almost Christmas time already. Shit, I didn't even get past Halloween. So I need to go upstairs somewhere. I just passed one of the elevators. I think I'm just gonna go up. This reminds me of Bangkok, actually. You know what I mean? And do my thing and make it happen and keep pushing, bro. That's what we gotta do in life. We gotta KIM, keep it moving. How do we go up? I don't know. Hey, brother, how do I get up to the... Thank you, brother. Yeah, he hates his life. So that's my point. Don't be in a job if you hate your life. Don't just be there and just to exist, you know? Be there to impress. Be there to be aware. Otherwise, it's just a paycheck and you're always going to come out as shady as fuck. So my tickets weren't ready. Oh, come on, backpack. The backpack wants to slip, slide, ride, but, you know, I wouldn't do it. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be a waiter. I wouldn't even fuck around and find out, bro. If it wasn't with my whole heart, like what I do with Saints Addiction and making my own designs and having my own clothing and traveling the world, it would never work. It would always feel like nails on a chalkboard. And why live if you're gonna be that way, you know? So hopefully we can get up here. Do you know if we can get up this way? Yep, ignore a fellow human being. You know, people do that too. They'll just pretend like they don't see somebody or hear anything. It's rude as fuck. I'm telling you, stay away from the rude. Now she has to walk with a bad attitude, you know? And then you gotta have that energy inside you. Why? Why be that way? When you can be free from mental slavery, you can acknowledge other human beings and just be cool. And that's what I did. I let the other guy go ahead of me. He's like, thank you for being kind. I said, yeah, sure. No problem, bro. You know? No problem. Let me get in here. Excuse me, boys. I said, no problem, man. You've been waiting a long time. Guess what? I'm here to help. And that's what it is, you guys. It's about being a human and actually being a human. That's why it's called a human being. So when you're being a human, you recognize other humans, you recognize the error of your ways, you get out of other people's way, and you make a way, you know? And that's what I do. I share my shine. I'm friendly with people. I'm not a perfect human being by no means, you know? I'll get frustrated. I'll go a pimple on my nose, you know? Like, shit gets me iggy sometimes too, but I just slow myself down, take a breath, make sure that I've eaten. I don't know if you know about the the HALT system. I keep talking about hungry, angry, lonely, and tired. If you're hungry, angry, lonely, or tired, bro, halt yourself, man. Go get some food. Don't get angry. It's only going to make it worse. The one guy said, slow down. You're going to miss something. And he was so right. I slowed down, but guess what? I forgot my designs. And luckily the girl gave it to me because I worked really my DTFs and I've already lost them once. So it's tremendous. All right. We're in this bitch. Let's see. Let's see if we can't get my tickets. There's Turkish Airlines. Okay. Turkish Airlines. We need Turkmenistan, which is next to Uzbekistan, which I've never been before, but we're about to find out. These seem to know. Hey, you guys work here? Excuse me. Do you guys know where Turkmenistan Airlines is? Turkmenistan.
Number. You see number 3 here?
Yeah, I see H. I see letters.
The letter
Oh.
M, maybe.
M?
N.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. See, just like that. That's how. See how hard was that, bro? It wasn't that hard at all. So when you make your life harder, you got to walk around with that in your heart. Sure, you could be rude to somebody, but the rude will build plaque in your heart. You'll die of a heart attack for sure. 1000%. I really believe that. So watch the way you treat other people. Watch the way you talk to other people. And also watch the way you talk to yourself. You know, if you process people as offensive, odds are you're being offensive. If you're processing things as negative, odds are you're being negative. And it's fucking never cease to fail. Every time I'm watching a show, what's wrong with you people? There's something wrong with that person. Or you guys are crazy. They're acting crazy. Or go ahead, beautiful. Yes, indeed, Turkey. So, you know, it's one of these things where, you know, we'd like to point at other people. The truth is, the finger's pointing at us. And we got to raise our awareness on what it is. I guess you can check in too. Oh, no, this is them coming in. So they checked security multiple times. Luckily, I just got these 2 bags. Captain Sunshine and the backpack my stepdad gave me. And I was like, I'm not a backpacker. And here this thing's been all the way to Machu Picchu. And now I'm in Istanbul. So I should have been more grateful. I also have to work on it. And you can see when people try to challenge me or I perceive them to challenge me, I bust out the intellectual stuff and just be like, you just interrupted me. Like, I had something to say. And if I can finish what I'm saying, possibly communicate. I think they're doing a whole light. This is like a water light show coming in the middle. International departures. Yeah. So LMN, Turkmenistan. And this time, no fees, no bullshitting. Just getting in, check in early so I don't have to pay money I don't have for some shit I didn't even do. Fuck, this place is huge. Sent me on a wild goose chase, didn't she? I could have waited the extra half hour, but I took initiative. And now I'm here looking for Turkmenistan as a flight. He said M or N. He said 3. I'm like, I don't see any numbers, I only see less. But yeah, luckily I got my knee brace on so I can walk these long ass fucking hallways. Sure. Walk long ass hallways and just be done with it, you know? Get in where you fit in, ladies and gentlemen. And does that say Turkey? I've never been to this airline before, so I gotta keep my head on a swivel. There's Turkish Airlines. Look how professional they look. You spend the money right here. Very fancy. Yeah. Turkish baklava. Lyft would be there. I said M. He said Emro. I know M or N is what he said. Turkmenistan. All these things change. You know what I mean? No, that's Emirates. That's that one. I don't know. Trying to avoid people because they're not avoiding me. Obviously, it's like let's all run into each other. Do what you gotta do. No. Go ahead, gorgeous. I'm looking for the Turkmenistan Airlines, and now it's official, like a referee whistle. I think I'm lost, and nobody to answer questions in English. Said MN. Oh man. So I think they're just guessing at this point, but we're about to find out. Fuck around, find out. What's this one say? Hey, there's Turkmenistan right there. Airlines. Okay, let's go. Oh, Turkmenistan Airlines. Are you? You're coming here? We're not in a race, bro. Get in. You sure? You okay? Yeah. Hey, brother. I came in today. I just flew in, and I need to get my boarding pass. They told me to come into Turkey, come upstairs and get it. It's faster than being on the inside. I'm connecting to Ashgabat. Ashgabat. Thank you. I don't know how to say that, and that's me. Whew. I'm sorry. I have no boarding pass. Yeah. No problem. Just
M3.
M3. Okay. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Teşekkürler. Yeah. No problems, only happies. Enjoy your day. Yeah, so I did it. We're here. He said M3. So, I'm going to get off this thing as soon as I get my boarding pass. I'll let you guys check it out. Why does it say 7:27? I've been on there longer than that. Istanbul airport. Yeah. Hey, teşekkürler. That means thank you. Merhaba means hello in Turkish. I used to live in Old Denise, believe it or not. He said M3. So hopefully 1 through 22. We're gonna look for M and 3. We're gonna avoid all these lines and bullshit. M3. There it is right here. Let's go. Come on, phone. M3. Are you guys? Hello. Merhaba.
Nereye gidiyor?
Yeah, this one. It said M3. Anybody speak English? English? Who's my favorite English speaker? You are. Cool. Told me to go M3. I came in,
Okay,
but they Ashgabat. How do you say it? Ashgabat. It's in Turkmenistan.
Okay.
It's my connecting flight.
Vietnam.
Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Passport.
Yep. I was inside, but they told me come check in and it would be faster. Yeah. This is it. This is me. And that's it. Whew. You have good English. Yeah. He acted like he didn't, but he does. How do you say it? Ashgabat?
Yes.
I said it right? Okay, Ashgabat. Okay. Whew. My Lord. Let's go. So hungry.
Amerikan pazarı.
Yes, sir.
İstiyor mu?
Where's the Larmagen? I'm hungry. I need some Larmagen. Like you wouldn't believe. Yeah. Does it have in here somewhere?
Sorry.
Food? Larmagen. The flight? Okay, all right. Oh, it's on the plane. Okay. I eat it then. Oh man.
Abi orada yazıyor zaten ne olduğunu. Orası arızalı. O bölge arızalı olduğu için buraya verdiler bizi.
actually gonna call my friends. Dinner, 2 cheers, 2 cheers, same shot, same cheers. 6:46 now, and it boards in 8:30. Whew. Two trees, we're going to the same song, the same trees, the same trees. And just like that, boarding pass. Yeah, thank you. Touchdown Saints. Saint Arnaud. Let's go. Thank you, bro. That was so easy. You guys are awesome. All right. Let me get my thing. How do I get there? What do I go upstairs or?
Upstairs. This is right on right.
Yep.
Passport control.
Okay.
After the passport control, gate number just one.
Yep.
Gate number B13.
113 or just B13? B.
Yes.
Yeah, 13. Gotcha.
After the passport control, again check the secret slip. Okay.
Check again?
Yes.
Yeah, it might change. Okay, got you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. Teşekkürler. Teşekkürler. Thank you, guys. Yes, thank you. Enjoy your day. Chikata. So just like that, your boy Marky Saints Addiction. I'm logged in. I got my boarding pass and I got 1%. So I'm gonna get off this thing. I'm gonna go find something to eat, maybe exchange some monies or something, and go live this blessed life. So Travel by Saints on Instagram. Don't you forget it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side as soon as you like, share, subscribe. The other side of your fear, the other side of your excuses, and the other side of the world, because that's where I be. Peace. Hot chicks following me. I'll see ya. Coming from the same song, the same street.